Alright then guys, so technically this is day 11 of doing calisthenics until I'm fit again, but this one's going to be a bit different. I'm going to talk about my first 10 days of doing calisthenics and a few of the things I've learned. So the first thing I would like to talk about is consistency. Now, this is normally when I give the speech of, you've got to do it every day, make sure you don't miss a day, but I don't necessarily believe in that. I think if you're like me and you struggle with consistency, then the most important thing is to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You don't need to go every single day, you just need to keep going when you can. Rome wasn't built in a day, but I'm sure the workers didn't work themselves to death. So the second thing I would like to talk about is posture. Now, I have learnt that I have kind of a slumped posture like this, right? And this does a few things. One, kind of makes you look a bit bigger around the belly because your hips come out backwards, and this actually brings your belly, look, if I bring my hips out, it brings your belly out further. So if I bring my hip in, kind of straighten my posture, kind of brings your belly in as well. And that's one thing. Another thing is if I do this with my chest, I don't look so strong. But if you kind of straighten up, your chest looks broader and you look more confident, and it's also easier to breathe as well, funnily enough. The third thing I would like to talk about is strength. Now, I had this revelation a couple of days ago. I was going to the gym for 2 years straight when I was 16 to the age of 18. And I was working on moving weights outside of my body. And that's great, you know, it's a great way to isolate your muscles, to really focus on it. And I realized yesterday that this is a way to master the world outside of your body. You know, you grab something and you can lift it with confidence. But your body is the one thing you carry with you everywhere you go. There won't always be weights to push forward or to lift up, but your body will be the thing that will always be with you until the day you die. So, calisthenics has helped me to master the strength of my body, to master the manipulation of the weight and balance of my own torso, my own earthly vessel, if you will. So it's one thing to be able to lift a heavy car, but if you can't pull yourself up a bar or control your weight with confidence, if you can't have mastery over your own world, then how can you have a mastery out of the outer world?